Good evening, everyone. How's that for timing? The song just decides to end when I appear. Hello, everyone. I am back. I am officially... hang on. My eyes have decided to interrupt me. Lashes! They're kind of a pain. Welcome to the new location, the Blanket Fort 9000. It has been a rough few weeks. I'm sorry to have been away. There's been a lot that has been happening behind the scenes. I have moved. If you can't notice, there's not much to see yet. Despite having 2 key lights, I am not able to get the backlit, but I've got a whole plan for that. There's actually 2 palm trees in like this area that I'm hoping to illuminate. I might actually be able to get one to illuminate, because I have the light for one already. Here? Power. There's one. Okay. Yep. I just gotta get the light for the other one, so you can look at that for the time being. Soon. Hey Wade. Hey Sonia. Nice to see you here. If, for those who... I don't even know who's hopping in. I don't have any of my normal settings, because this is my laptop. This will be an ever-evolving plan. I have parts to build... Well, not build, but upgrade my computer into something much more reasonable. But if you're just coming in, you might not have noticed that I have some unfortunate news, which is Bonzie is no longer with us. We had to put her down. It was very hard. And I'm kind of still getting over it. Okay, this music, like, needs to figure itself out. There we go. I don't know what the hell that track was. Doppogato makes some interesting stuff. But Bonzie's kidneys really failed hard during the move. I want to think a lot of it was from stress. Yes, we love Bonzie. I will be occasionally showing off. I have Bonzie in a little... We put her in an urn. I guess I was trying to set up the story. During the move, the stress got too much for her, and her kidneys just aggressively failed, to where she was barely moving at all. And I was away when Hutaro had to take her in. So even now, thinking about it hurts. "17 years. She'd be right here. Thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Sorry, I'm just composing myself. Yeah, she was. And by all of you. I wanted to do this stream days ago, but along with losing Bonzie, we had the move to deal with, and new house problems. New landlords that... Well, landlord. That after the 3rd time, you're not shocked anymore. You're just disappointed, and you're just angry that there are lazy people in this world who just would rather beg for forgiveness and kick the can down the road. And the grand marketing line that Hutaro and I use often is, what if we didn't do anything? And that is the case here. I'm pivoting to the house because it allows me to not think about Bonzie as much. Because I don't need to become Markiplier. Yeah. But the plumbing issue has been a problem. It's just shy of a nightmare. Not gonna say a nightmare because the loss of Bonzie has been a nightmare. We went we went a few days without actually having much, not so much running water, but draining water. Until just today, when Roto-Rooter came back and actually blasted the pipes. I will get to that in a moment, Wade. I remember you mentioned that. They blast the pipes, some of them free. The main line, the brown water, you could say it is, and yeah, brown water is now usable. We can use our shower, we can use our toilet and our sinks. Hey, Skytex. That's usable. The laundry washer drain is still an issue, but that's workable because there's a laundromat a few blocks down from here, and it's like $11 to wash a massive basket of clothes and just bring it back here and dry them. So I can work with that. The other matter is that the gray water, the pipe is literally like several decade old galvanized. If you know anything about galvanized, is it likes to rust after a while, and rust likes to close up on things, so we're not really able to use that. But again, it's the living stuff that's more important. But you're here for the captain. Wade, you mentioned a bird game. I have the only game that I've actually been even remotely playing is Half-Life Alyx for no VR, which I've been enjoying because it's a Half-Life game. I am so behind on everything. I actually plan on making a video for Bonzie. I was talking with some record labels. They advised me just to post the video without getting the rights for the song, because getting the rights for the song would be, as they put it, 4 figures, which is more than what I want to pay for a song to use in a video that, even if I had monetized, I'm not going to make a single penny off of it, and I don't care. So I'm just going to post the video. I'll deal with the copyright claim. I'll give up whatever, accept whatever or not. I'm just going to take care of that. And then I have the Indie Labs video, which I still have to finish editing. I'm not even through the first game that I recorded, which was from O'Dale Studios. But I'm going to be doing that and trying to get back into the swing of things as I had to. And then this is obviously going to become more plentiful. I need to adjust the camera a little bit more, because right about there is the old TV where I was hoping to have like looped game video footage. And I have some other things that I want to do. This is obviously the Canon, which I thought died, but it turns out I was just using a wrong little USB adapter piece. But I also want to make use of, there's a camera that I have over on here that is going to have a much wider shot towards the beginning of the stream, and then when I actually go into like actual gaming, I'll switch to this camera here. So I'll have 2 viewpoints, and maybe the beginning viewpoint is where I'll have some decorations. And I think I will put Bonzie here. I have some of her toys, her favorite toys. I have her in a little cat urn that is like kind of a simplistic view of a cat curled up sleeping. I got that a week before we had to put her down. Which I guess that's the other part of the story. We did not wait until, I mean, it was a close call. Like, her kidneys were failing so much that we thought she was just going to die right there. And often what happens with cats is they go through the death seizure where they just like start freaking out. That did not happen. We had an appointment. I was in Texas, unfortunately, so I had like Facebook video chat. Hotaru took her into the vet, and they did the sedation there, and we said our goodbyes. But I'm gonna hope to have Bonzie here from time to time, because this was her spot. It's where she would be. Oh, that's a good question, Sonia. Did you finish DK? I saw you were playing it. I did not stick around because I was busy doing stuff. I'm glad that did it. Me too. If you ever, there's a channel called Blind Cat Svetlana, and one of the guy there, I can't remember his name, he happened to capture footage of a cat having a seizure, and it is one of the most horrific things to see for a cat. That did not happen, thankfully. You were internally raging. I can imagine, yes. Your raging in previous streams has been very therapeutic, so thank you for that. I'm sorry that it was emotionally damaging for you. Kind of. Yeah, I am. I don't like getting upset in games because it feels like I'm not doing justice to the game. But I can understand, like, from the perspective, like, Markiplier getting upset at getting over it, like, that's some of the most hilarious stuff. I've never seen him throw a chair before, so. You're glad. Your rage is my therapy. But yes, we're slowly getting back to things. Damn, that... You know what? I'm gonna do something about that light. Maybe. Damn, that is some bright light. How about if we, get color on it. Come on. Then you're getting to see the stupid behind the scenes here. Stop cycling for all the stupid loads. That is not fun. No, that's not. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. It's staying there. It's fucking staying there. Stupid light with 32,000 different settings on it. And I got that off Amazon too. But yeah, we're gonna be trying to do some Dredge tonight. We're gonna try finishing out Dredge. Assuming that I still have it. Yes, I do. Okay. Holy strobe light. Yeah, that was... I didn't know there was that many options. I hadn't actually gone through all those options before. Let's see here. This is going to be interesting to do. Because I'm doing this on my laptop, which is then plugged into my mouse and keyboard and my normal monitor, everything is just kind of janky. Well, hey, how about that? My actual camera managed to maintain itself. Change that. Oh my god, this... I have to, like, fix all of this. I know, I know. There we go. Yay! We got our thing back. It's been a while. Do I remember what I did? No. But I've been meaning to ask, how have you all been? I didn't want the music. Yeah. I want to provide my own music. I don't have any of my stuff to mute myself, so you're gonna have to deal with the jankiness. You fainted at work? Was work that bad? I have to ask, Sonia, was work that bad? Kind of scary, but you're... Well, I'm glad you're okay. I am very glad that you are okay. Let's see if we can just, like, put everything right there. You can't see it. Oh, damn it. There, I guess we'll do that. You can't see the mess, but there are wires, just so many wires. I've got lights and like headphones because I've been trying to test and set stuff up because everything here is temporary. A lot of what is here, I have my shelf and whatnot. That is all getting like permanently velcroed in. But for the time being, just because the laptop is here, it's just a mess. Like, I've got the tiny desktop, which is going to go right here. That is actually what I'm going to be streaming from. I actually did some, like, little test stuff with Linux. So, it's working pretty good so far. I did, if you were around for Dragoncast, I actually was part of Dragoncast using the Linux setup. So, yeah, everything's going to be going through the tiny desktop. The tower long term will be either over here or will be on a shelf way back there. And I'll have to get like 20-foot extension cables for everything. So that's the long-term goal. And then I'm going to get a KVM so I can switch between controls on the tiny desktop versus the desktop, the big desktop. So, but overall your work has been stressing me out lately. I'm sorry. Well, maybe I can help you unwind with some Dredge. I'm not drunk, I swear. Let's go back and repair our shit. It has been so long since I have... Sorry. I don't care if it's been a mess. It's your store, I don't care. I need to fix myself. Oh, it's already... Wait. It's 5 in the morning. Okay. So if you weren't around for the previous Dredge, I have the last upgrade, I think. And also, when we were in the Antarctic area, we got the icebreaker. And we went through and finished out that whole sequence. So we're good. I don't think there's much left to do there. Gotta check our pursuits. There's not much left. Like, the Pale Reach is all done. Iron Rig is all done. We only have a handful left to go. I think one of them might actually be scrapped by technicality. I'm not sure. Deliver a rotten. Light the statues. So now it's like a matter of which one do we want to go, like, most difficult or most convenient? They asked me to catch depicted on an old paper scroll. Need to catch a cusk eel. Already I need to pull up the wiki. Dredge. No, I don't care that there's a new lawsuit for Michael Jackson. The man's been dead, what, 15 years now? Cusk eel. Double spine. Radio man, radio. Alright, where's Double Spine? Double Spine, northwest. Let's do it! We haven't done much in the Double Spine yet anyways. I will need to swap out boat parts, because a lot of what I had was for, like, open ocean or, I think, frozen. Which we can get to that when we find the dock. Wait, where was it? Yeah, right up there, I think. But how have you all been? It's been a while. It has been so long. I did not mean to be away this long. If you remember, hopefully you were able to catch my post. I did a Steam gift card giveaway. Helena! Welcome! Fish for fuck brains. How are you? Not you, audience. Welcome, Helena. It is nice to see you in chat. That is not where we... Where's... I guess there is one here. Oh, okay, yeah. I need to go down, then. Yeah, we gotta go swap out for the volcanic. Yep, dead south. See, in case you missed it, Helena, we were talking a little bit about Bonzie. Just catching everyone up. I'm gonna make a little shrine where I can show her off. Is this it? Or is it right around the corner? Makeshift dock? Visiting every dock in the game. Oh, well, that's cool, but... Damn it. Nope. What's the campsite do? Make a structure. Examine the structure. An old stone structure is built around the statue. The statue has its arms raised towards the lighthouse at Devil's Spine. Whether gestures in fear or praise, you cannot tell. What do you want to do? Blow it up. The campfire itself is unremarkable, but you wonder who would choose an island such as this to make camp. A ragged note. Nearby you spot a piece of paper flapping on a bush. A note is written on. Put it in your pocket for later. What do you want to do? Leave! It was kidney disease, right? Yes. Unfortunately, like, she already had an issue with her kidneys. Remove all markers. Yeah, she had kidney issues already and was kind of starting, like, if you watched previous streams and you noticed that she was having some difficulty, it was slowly starting to affect her, but nothing like what we expected. She suddenly, I'm just gonna have to go find, let's go to Steel Point. Yeah. She was barely able to move, could barely go get water, she wasn't really eating, she wasn't having pushes, wasn't pooping. Yeah, it was just, they were shutting down, and went fast, like so fucking fast. And I think that's the part that's still really shocking, is how, I don't know, like, how's my levels, everyone? I'm gonna turn this down. It's shocking how fast it took her. God damn, nope. Nope. Oh my god, it's been so long since I played this. We need to just... Whew. Let's just rest. But yeah, it was like 2 to 3 weeks. And she just was not a person anymore. She just was like still. But the most... let me read that. You had 2 diabetic dog patients the last 2 days that just spiraled in front of their own owners within a 2-day period. It was stressful. So... This is kind of a testament to how just defiant Bonzie is as a cat. Not so much in the way that she just didn't want to listen, but that she was her own independent person. We gave her the sedative. Well, not we, but the vet gave her the sedative after about 10 minutes of us like having our emotional moment, Taro and I. And they said it'd take about 5 to maybe 15 minutes. At about the 5-minute mark, Bonzie went from just like being there. She was trying to get up. She felt the sedative starting to kick in and was trying to get up and fight it. And thinking back on it now is so fucking Bonzie. She just would refuse to go down without a fight. And even by, like, this went on for about 2, maybe 3 minutes, where she just would try and get up because she didn't want the sedative to defeat her. She's just like, no, I gotta get up. I have to be strong. But eventually, the sedative really just, it took hold and she just laid down. But It was sad in the moment, but thinking back on it, it's just... It makes me laugh. It's just like, no, I will not go down without a fight. And... yeah, it is. It's one of those things I don't think I'm ever going to forget. I mean, there's a lot I'm not going to forget, but just that moment is like Bonzie just would not fucking go down. No sedative was going to take her without a fight. It's like, that's right, Bonzie. Where's the docks? I need a dock because I have to go into my storage. I gotta swap my stuff out, and I thought I could do that when I was there. Instead, now I'm just wasting time. Is there one here? What is going on here? Alright, fine, screw it. I guess we're going all the way back to the regular dock then. I'm sorry to waste your time. That's how long it's been since I played this game. I thought there would have been there probably is an actual dock there, but I don't remember because I'm an idiot. So I'm just gonna go, like, can I access my stuff here? My storage. Yes. This is what I have needed. Holy shit. Okay, we need to keep siphon trawler. Wait. Shit. Damn it. I needed to keep that, actually. Okay, we don't need that. Hey, DG, welcome. During your cat's last moment, he shit so hard, I asked the tech to just throw away the carrier and please let me open the door. Wow, that sounds intense. Yes, Dredge. Long time no see. Sorry to hear about Bonzie. Thank you. I am trying to get back into the swing of things. My cat had pancreatitis and IBS. Damn, both at the same time. That is sad. Volcanic. Maybe it wasn't Heidel. It was volcanic. That's what we needed. So let's put that there. Abyssal. That there. Don't need mangrove. I am so sorry. Well, thank you. 17 years. She's been one of my best friends for 17 years. We don't need that there. That can go back there. I really don't care that it's 1 in the morning. I'm just trying to get everything set up. You know what? Let's put all... Yeah, let's do that. Photography equipment. Yeah, put that there. Put flag. I might have to get another kind of volcanic. Wait, no. I have 2. Okay, so we're good. Just a little bit longer. Yeah. Alright, back we go into volcanic. But we are back. And as you can probably tell... Hang on a second. I just noticed something. That's more accurate. My camera was flipped for some reason. I don't like that. I know why I had it flipped, but it should not have been flipped. But no, I'm gonna get back into the swing of things slowly over time. I need to go northeast. I need to finish up. Like, I have footage that's a month old at least now. I need to finish up and edit. Oh. Very nice. I was supposed to do a jump space with Hattie today. But unfortunately, the plumber showed up right as he started streaming, and I didn't even notice it. And by the time that they got done, he was basically finishing up the last mission. But either Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be doing Half-Life Synergy with Hattie, which, if you know anything, is the co-op version of Half-Life, where you can go through the main story with multiple people. So we're going to be doing that. Hattie and I are going to nerd out on Half-Life, which I am really looking forward to. Okay, we need that cusk eel. Okay, that's not it. Oh, I know what you are. I don't need you. You're a shark. What about over here? Cusk eel! How about that? Alright, cool. No. Pursuits. Met a person in red robes on an island between Twisted Strand and the Devil's Spine. What was that island? Was it the ancient? It was the ancient temple, wasn't it? Let's go back to the ancient temple, maybe. How do I... There we go. Was it right here? Nope, wasn't there. That's not like a guy. Stop it. Damn, I'm gonna lose all my shit because I'm getting, like, messed up. Is that a place to park, possibly? What the heck? No, Cthulhu. Fuckface McGee, you need to get out of here. We need to park and sleep. Oh boy. Let's just go here and sleep. Do I have like a repair? I thought I had like a repair thing. Rotor. Oh, I used it up, didn't I? Let's get rid of you. Island between. It's either here or it might be over there. A guy in red robes. Where would be a guy in red robes? Let's go to one of those islands. Nope. I don't actually have like any clue about what to expect from the ending. Assuming there is an ending, I mean, I'd like to think there is an ending to this. The developers put a lot of effort into this. Speaking of which, there is a... Hi there. Ah, is that him? That's them. There is a new game being developed by Team 17 that did Dredge. I can't remember if they did a demo or not. Deliver the vessel. Yes, I have. Oh, you're gonna want more. Draw the ceremony knife from the robe and slices it. Yep. Bring down the sky. Another shaped scroll. This one looks like a snailfish. Ah, damn it! I need. Okay, I have. Oh my god, that's right. I can do shallow oceanic. Sailfish. Alan Jones! Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to our first stream without Bonzie. Where are you at? The Marrows. Where are the Marrows? Oh, jeez. Down there. Okay. So much for all of that, I guess. Let's just go to the rig and change our stuff out. How have you been, Alan? How have all of you been? It's been a while since I've seen or talked to any of you. Only a handful of you I've actually spoken with. But I hope you're all doing well. Where's my storage? Okay. Oh, wait. No, that's the trawler net. Yeah. Count it. Damn it. Ha. You've been doing all right? Rest in peace, Bonzie. Yes. Thank you. It was a tough time. That's for damn sure. Can I get repaired here? Fleet services. I can't repair anything here, can I? No. No. Rest. For like an hour. We need a sailfish. I'd almost forgotten. Yeah, it's a big old swordfish looking bastard. Near the Morrows. Nope. You know, I had been thinking, at just like random thought, of trying to finish out Resident Evil Village. Not in the sense that I wanted to try Requiem. Honestly, everyone has been talking about Requiem so much, I'm kind of annoyed of it. Like, my brain has almost, I would say, yeah, always kind of been in the opposite. Like, when there's a lot of people talking about one thing over and over and over again, instead of... Yeah, go away, Gator. Instead of going, oh, hey, I should play that, my brain says, no, I don't want to play that. I want to go play something else. This is inside Marshlands. You need to get back into playing Avionic Factor. I actually jumped into the AF server the other night. Someone's been busy. Someone was doing some stuff there. I don't know who. But there was some things there that were added. And whoever did that, I greatly appreciate. But yes, I want to get the crew back together. Like Levistro, you, Scaly, if he's able to. Skytex, obviously. I would love to get some people into that. But no, I really don't have an intention to play through Requiem. I literally have a list of other games that I find interesting. I'm sure I'm going to talk about it on Dragoncast, amongst other stuff. Like, on Twitter, I literally had to... Would you stop following me? I'm busy. Alligator asshole. I had to... Like, I don't block a whole lot of people, but I had to block Jeff Keighley. Because that guy is just so fucking tone deaf and disconnected from reality. It's almost laughable. And of course, Twitter and all its infinite wisdom, because you can train your algorithm. I don't know if any of you know this, but you can train the Twitter algorithm to be whatever you want. If you want to be like Jeremy at the Quartering and just have it send porn to you, you can do that. But I trained mine for gaming. The problem is I'm trying to train it for indie gaming, and it doesn't really want to do that. It wants to throw all forms of game, and the most popular form of gaming is AAA. And I'm worried if I tell it I don't want to see AAA, that it's just going to get rid of all gaming in general. Oh, hey, we need that. Playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Oh, nice! It dropped on Game Pass like a week after. You were mentioning that you wanted to play that, but that it wasn't on there. Well, cool. Any of them on PS4? I don't know if Abiotic Factor's on PS4. You'd have to check. Because it's like a B-tier game. It has a publisher, I think, but it's not... Excuse me. It's not super... It's not like Subnautica level. Not yet, anyways. But if you can find it on PS4, I'd love to have you hop onto the server. I am renting a server right now, so like I could give you the information and see. We can get you all geared up if you want. See if I missed anything. Oh, I missed, it's called Skytex. What's the game? Oh. You blocked someone? That must be fracked. It must have fracked up bad. Yeah, I will often just mute people because the algorithm is sending me stuff, and it's like, well, they're not... I don't care to hear what they have to say, but they're not worthy of being blocked. But Jeff Keighley, like, that guy just pisses me the fuck off because he's so fucking tone deaf in everything. 21 to 47. Yeah, let's rest. Like, I went on a bit of a... I know I was just, like, yelling into the void, but he bet everything that we would just love Highguard, that he was so cocksure of himself that, oh, you're wrong, you're gonna love Highguard, you're gonna be apologizing to me. Once the game comes out, you're gonna love it, you're gonna love this live service game. It fucking failed. And it failed hard. And the developers are fucking tone deaf. Well, some of the developers are fucking tone deaf. The ones that are with the vocal minority, they're bitching saying that, oh, the gamers don't know what they missed. You all fucking bet wrong. We don't want a goddamn live service game. I don't want a live service game. I especially don't want one that is literally designed with the idea of me buying shit in order to enjoy it. And so, I just didn't take an interest in it. I already did that one. The only sort of... Oh, I went too high. The only person that was close to making me take an interest in it was Dash Attack. Because he actually did kind of a lukewarm defense of the game. And I heard it, and I was like, okay. You know, maybe I'll at least try it out. But then, after the 5v5 update, they just scrapped the thing. And then we found out it was fully, or not fully, but mostly funded by Tencent. It literally is like it's a Chinese live service game. Like, well, okay. So they did this thing massively in secret, and then they, like, Jeff is the one that announced it to the world. They were going to do a shadow release of it, but he's like, no, I'm gonna bet all my cards on it. I'm gonna go all in on Highguard being the next best thing because I know what's going on in gaming. No, you fucking don't, Jeff. You don't know a goddamn thing about video games. You don't know what the gamer's like. And it shows. He's not someone who's connected with game. Ooh, I should pick that up. Pick that up. And so, like, I was just gonna quietly, just kind of, well, I guess Highguard didn't really make it that well. But then he goes on this, like, fucking pity party about, oh, it's unfortunate that people will never understand, like, they don't know what they missed out on. I was like, you fucking just deaf cunt. I'm way too high up, aren't I? No, I'm in the right area. Like, you can tell this guy went to CEO school. He refuses to admit when he was wrong. Hello? Want to run that by me again? You're not surprised with Keeley. See, I knew you would not like Unhinged. It was a gift from me to you. Oh, for me from you. Unhinged. I think I went through... thanks for distracting me, otherwise I was continuing to go on a rage. I think I went and I listened to the first 2 chapters of it, but I don't remember. That's also something I need to do, is finish the, wait, no, I'm thinking different. I'm thinking the Unhinged, oh my god, my brain. It's fried. Unhinged I did. It was Fort that, was the other one. Yeah. Fort is the one that I read that I was like, Unhinged, I still have all the stuff that I need to finish. Yeah, that definitely was a for you, not me kind of reading. Sorry, I was... See, there's 3 audiobooks in my brain. The utensil novel. There's 3 of them now in my brain. There's Unhinged, which obviously I read all of that. There's Fort, which I'm just like, no, I can't. And then there's Unbound, which is an AI paranormal story that Skytex whipped together, which I could barely even get through the 2nd chapter, and I was like, nope, because I'm in the fucking story. I'm just like, oh no, this is bad. This is terrible. I can't read this. Like, I couldn't even listen to it. How the fuck am I supposed to bring myself to read it? I went through like 2 chapters of Fort. I didn't like read it all the way through. I just went through 2 of them. We need to rest. Where the hell is this thing? Yeah, it's in Maros. Yeah, it's a big bastard. We should be able to see this thing. There's Fort, knifed, spooned? I don't remember. There's a bunch of them. You are just normal sharks. But yeah, I have been way behind on everything. The move really set me back, and then losing Bonzie dealing with that, and then dealing with post-move. Like, everything all at once. Our plumbing went to shit because the landlord didn't do their job and make sure that everything was up to code. And so now, like, we had the Roto-Rooter people literally had to clean out the pipes because it had been 2 years since anyone had used these damn pipes. So those were all messed up. And I don't know who was around before, but galvanized piping does not last forever. It goes bad, it rusts, which is why you replace it with ABS plastic piping. Well, that wasn't done. You have not read the utensil books yet. Oh, so you were hoping that I would be your introduction to them? Moving sucks. Yes, it does. Especially when you spread it out over multiple months because you're working. Is that it? I don't think so, but let's try it. Shit. Nah, it's a swordfish. Password not accepted. Which is a great movie, by the way. John Travolta, Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman. It's the movie where you got to see Halle Berry's boobs. And if you're like a youngin' in the 2000s, that was quite a sight. There was actually 2 edits of that movie, funnily enough. But also, Paul Oakenfold does the music, which is how I got interested in that film. Then I learned about Halle Berry's boobs. Yeah, Swordfish actually is one of my favorite characters, or has one of my favorite characters that John Travolta's ever portrayed. Because it really brings in a lot of callbacks to other films, like Dog Day Afternoon with Al Pacino. It references that. But the character that Travolta plays is just, like, so cold and unforgiving. There's a lot of misdirection, and it literally, the movie tells you that there's misdirection. It's a real fascinating way. It's one of those movies where you kind of gotta watch it twice. But yeah, the music is fantastic. If there's a shot... Ooh, is this it? Nope. Hang on a sec. I got sent a thing. What did Helena send me? Yes, it does. Absolutely. Well, that's not the one I need. Yeah, that's my mini review of Swordfish. No, you don't. You will not make me go crazy. Not yet, anyways. Eventually you will. Ah. Where am I? Nope. Too far. My fellow book club girl gave me this for Christmas. Well, that's cool. Nope. That is very nice. Alright, where's that damn sailfish? We go too far again? Yeah, we went too far. There was something back there. What was it? Oh. Yummy. No. Go away. I don't want any. I just don't want any. You all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right? That son of a bitch on the loose again. I forgot that thing existed until now. I was reminded in the corner of the screen that that fucker exists. The Tasmanian water devil. I'm getting delusional. I need to park and I need to rest. Let's change our colors up. Paint. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe not. Seaweed green. Hull. Do we have any others? Maple orange. No, I think... Yes. Back. Do I have a flag to deliver? Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I had a thing. Yay! Well, we may have to look for the other... Here, let's just sell our stuff. Oh, yeah. All of our stuff's getting rotten, and we're bashing into shit. Just sell it all. Sell it all! Fishmonger. Nope. Get rid of you, get rid of you. Right. Repair. Can I just sell this? No, I guess I can't. Let's just get rid of it then. We don't need it. Get rid of you. What about... Nope, not dry dock. Fishmonger. Nope, I guess we don't have there. Is it research? She don't sell it here, that's right. Radio. took them. Trader says there are more tablets to find. I should bring them when I find him. An ancient tone's tablet with a glyph on it. Looks like the one as I saw the trader's desk in Middle Marrow. See, that's another one of those things. Search for the relics. Oh. Yeah, we should. Let's go to. We might be able to do this one. Find the ring in Stellar Basin. Yeah, let's go there. Let's go do that. Southwest. Excellent. Well, you're a fishmonger. You're my pity-faced, consumptive Mary Jane. Yes, I am. I will take it. Who is waiting to be consumed by Cthulhu. Speaking of Cthulhu, if you haven't seen Iron Lung, I highly recommend it. Hang on a second. Just need to check something here. I have security cameras. Okay. Come on, do the stupid thing. There we go. Alright. Wires. Wires everywhere. Follow the last... Oh, from the... from the last unicorn. Nice. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. But, what was I talking about? Yeah, if you haven't seen Iron Lung, that's pretty good. That's a cosmic horror kind of film. It's the sort of film that does more... It shows rather than tells. It's a slow burn, but in a really interesting way. The ending gets a little janky because the camera work is questionable. Nope, you're not getting me. But overall, for being a film made by not just a YouTube guy, but a YouTube guy that has made all sorts of other little projects, seeing that in the theater was really impressive. The butterfly's ramble is verbatim from the book. Oh, nice. That's right, we needed to catch a thing. We should rest. And then look for the thing. Nope, 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 nope. Rest. Nope, nothing here. Nothing to see here. Ooh, auroras. Very nice. Ah. Wonder if this is one. Hey! That could be what we need. Nope, not over there. Not needed. Not needed at all. There has been one hilarious thing in regards to Resident Evil 9 is the amount of videos being shared, like clipped from Darkside Phil, and things will, like crazy shit will happen in the game, and Phil is just like nothing. He is not reacting to anything. His mouth isn't moving. He isn't saying anything. Like, crazy nonsense is going on, and then he'll die. And he'll just say, I don't know why it's so stupid. The game's stupid. And it's like, in some cases, it's the character is literally saying, I should get out of here. And it's the wildest thing to see Phil just not understand. This is gonna come at me, isn't it? No? Okay. I don't need that though, but it's good to know this doesn't come alive and eat me. Anyone else remember the random historical fact that tuberculosis consumption was once a fashion trend because it made ladies thin and pale? What? I do not I didn't learn about that. I did learn that it was called consumption. Because that was back in the days when prostitution or prostitutes were called courtesans. But I did not know that it was a fucking fashion trend. Arthur Morgan would not agree. Damn. That is too far. Fucking fashion trend? Really? Typical for TSP. I forgot how tone deaf that guy actually is. Like, I know I, at times, will probably be a little too cool for my own good. But I know I at least react to shit happening. Like, if my character dies, I at least emote something. Like, I get disappointed, or I'm like, you know, shocked or surprised. Like, I think that's just the music that I'm playing. But Phil will just like do something, man. Fucking anything. I'm not even blown away about the fact that he's yeah. I won't even be blown away by the fact that he is not catching on. Just emote. He makes Neil Breen look like a fantastic actor. It's fucking wild. Oh boy. Yeah, I really need to sleep. My character, anyways. I probably do as well. If the character dies in the game, it's the game's fault, according to him. Yeah. Never the player's fault. You know, I think that guy is older than me. And you would think someone like that would eventually, like... Sounds amazing, but what is it? Hang on. I want to turn this down just a touch. You would think someone would start to catch on over the nonsense like that, but no, he is as consistent as a fucking baguette. Like, no fucking learning at all. There was a video with Markiplier. I mention Markiplier a lot because obviously I watch his stuff, and honestly, he kind of inspired me to start doing stuff. But he mentioned that in his early days, he had played this game, and then he criticized it really hard. Like, he just really shit on it. And the... Whoa, what the fuck? Fuck your goldfish. No, get lost. Aha! Aha! I whooped ya! I didn't really, but I stole from you. Oh, hey! $180! Jeez. That was wild. Yeah. Yeah, there was... I don't remember the name of the game that Mark was talking about. But... the developer saw it, damn it, and left a comment saying, hey, thanks for playing my game. I worked really hard on it. I'm sorry it wasn't up to your standard. And Mark felt so bad that he changed his entire outlook on games. And he didn't go in... He no longer did that on... At least with those kinds of games. Something like Getting Over It is designed to induce rage. And so that's a little bit different, but when it came to like an up-and-coming developer who really just was trying to get their game out, like an O'Dale Studios, or Sam, who's working on Assault and Solace, or Hideworks, making Liminal Point, like, they just want to make the best game that they can, and they just hope that it'll make people happy. And I'm going out in the middle of nowhere. And I remember, even before I saw that interview, I'd already made this conscious choice that when I go to play a game and I'm there to analyze it, I want to analyze it on the technical level. If it's designed to, if it's like a co-op, if it's designed to make me mad, then I'm probably going to be a little harsher about it with the intent. But if someone's trying to do something good with it, I'm not going to shit on it. I'm not going to say, this game's stupid. This developer's retarded. It's dumb. It's like, I can't do that. Like, even when there's games that I played on stream that, like, I could not figure shit out, I was failing, and I just, like, was striking out, I didn't want to blame the developer. Because it could just very well be me that's the problem. Hey, let's go over here and sleep. It's very stormy out. Markiplier was the first channel you subscribed to? Really? Wow. He was not the first that I subbed to. I'm trying to, like, one of the first I subbed to was maybe, like... SSC Phil or AVGN. One of those way back in like '06 when YouTube first started. Where's our pursuits? Excuse me. Yeah, let's go to that done. But yeah, I'm blown away by some people like DSP. Oh, look at that! That is cool. For being a very stylized game, that is just a beautiful sight to see. Oh, hey. Dolphinians. Calling everything retarded just makes him sound like... You're not wrong. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have anything that can keep my chair in place yet. It's just the concrete. I'm hoping to either put my rug down, or I was at Home Depot today, and I saw these big, like, half-inch heavy-duty mats. And I might get one of those and put that down. Oh no, I went too far. But yeah, is that still the same dolphin? Or not dolphin, but whale? I don't know. I'm hearing sounds. Like whale sounds. Somewhere in this game is like a Cthulhu-esque whale. I've seen videos on it. Because there was a time when the algorithm was like, here's everything, Dredge. I was like, alright, sure, show me. I have never run into this damn thing. I probably have to use some of the crazy bait. But also I'm kind of afraid to. Because of reasons. No, I think we go over here. Although I probably, you know, I'm at the point I really should just, like, make the damn bait and try and bring... maybe it was supposed to be there. No. Wait, was it? Fill the hunger. Hooded figure wants a blue mackerel? Sure, I can probably get that. I have plenty of those damn things. Let's see here. I didn't create the you didn't create this YouTube channel till 2015. Oh wow. Oh, let's see. 2015. I had just left retail and started merchandising. Where's... Ah, it was over there. It's the house, wasn't it? Right? Yeah. I thought it was a house. Yeah, I see myself in my reflection, and I know I have a lot of work to do on my set decorations. Like I have some lights that I want to... Oh, that's this portal. I have a couple lights that I want to mount to the ceiling that will actually illuminate behind me. It won't illuminate me. These will illuminate me, but the black light and the others will go past me. And I've got my eyes set on a, there's a few of them, few artists on Etsy that make these, like, synthwave, or a vaporwave, kind of like sunset, it's like the sun with like lines through it. It's kind of a famous symbol if you look up like synthwave and vaporwave. But they've got like these acrylic light signs, and I want to get one, and I want to put it up there. So that's something I'm got my eyes on. Yay! You walk in and place the jewel encrusted ring on the table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now. And I know what you're thinking. And I'm like, this would fetch a fortune at any auction. But for us, its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. Here, suck my dick. Once more, he opens the book. Dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted in your spot, knees on the verge of buckling. Atrophy or a trophy? Instantly did think. Okay. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane. The approach to Devil's Spine is likely the candidate. See what you can find. Alright, back to the Devil's Spine. I'll mark location on your map where you can begin your search. Thank you! Are you human? How do you know that? I think I've asked that. Are you human? Sure! Your inquiry is met with piercing gaze. Why, of course, as human as you are. Anything else? Can I have a coffee? Let's rest. Let's go 4. What did I get? I got something. Reading his mother's will. I don't know what the hell he gave me. It was some kind of a damn ability, and I don't see there. Yeah, it's up there somewhere. That's fine. Close now. Nobody knows. Desecrated temple. Forgive me. The only way he might understand. Must help him. Must stop him. Deep sky, deep forever. Deep down? Dali da 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 boo. Brett, I don't have another book, do I? Nope. Strangest thing. Let's go hard north. We'll go a little while longer. It has been a day and a week. I still have to I gotta make my flight arrangements for... I'm gonna be in Laredo, Texas next week. And then... I'll be back in Houston the following week. Which, that'll be fine. When I'm back in Houston, I have a feeling I'm going to be there for 2 weeks. Just because of the project and the nature of things. Nope. Hang on, what? Pursuits. The watch. That's what we needed. Because I know Ginger's been wanting to do a meetup. And I'm sure Skytex, you've been wanting to do a meetup as well. Been trying to save some points, but because Cody is doing his swan song, as he calls it, I've been helping him with, shit, nope, 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 nope. Fuck all your ducks. Get fucked. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we need to repair that shit. Yeah, I should... Damn. Repair all. Yeah. I should be able to get you a hotel. So that way, because you're like 4 hours away from Houston. 3 or 4 hours, if I recall. So I don't want you to feel like you have to drive all the way home, back and forth in one day. At least that's the goal, anyways. And I'd put you in, you'd have to go into a Hilton. Like, that's the most points that I have. So, sorry, no red roof for you. No, no dead hookers in the mattress for you. You're going into... I mean... Depending on where I'm staying, you might just stay in the same damn hotel as me. Wait, yeah. If I'm in Houston, I'll be at IAH. I'll be at Bush International. And I'm not going to say the hotel on stream, but there is a Hilton that I'll be staying at. And I'll just book you something in that... at that hotel. Yeah, ooh, almost got sucked into that one. Yeah, we'll have to make an event of things. But the dead hookers are a perk. Yeah, but the hookers here are live. They have pulses. Do I have... Do I need to, like... How do I... Oh, okay. Whee! Maybe? Plate, fork, and knife. Plate, fork, and knife. Oh, hey. Nope. Ramp, 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 ramp. Nope. Nope. Ramp, ramp. Damn it. Over here. Yeah, hopefully the good weather so we can play with my RC stuff. That would be cool to see, yeah. I'll have you wanting your own FPV stuff. I don't need to sink money into another habit. I bought so many things off Temu that I have yet to use with the idea of using them. Like, where's... Let me show you one of the random things I got. I had it here earlier. I literally had it here earlier because I was doing stuff because I was listening to China Uncensored talking with Serpents Today. But I had I actually remember Skytex. I said I got a UV black light. I got it. I actually have it. It wasn't the big beam. It was the shorter. And I had it in my hand earlier, but now I don't. So, whatever. But yeah, I've got little things like that that I bought with the goal of using, and now it's like, okay, let's get them in somewhere. What the fuck? Alright, we need to find this damn watch. Let's go over here. We need to focus on debris and shit. Hit it, Eagle. You know, it's funny you mentioned FPV. I still have a drone that I got from Costco. It was a little $60, $70 drone. I have flown it one time in 2 years. Damn it. I don't have time for this. Nope, no you don't. Okay, we need... Nope. You gotta head to bed? Alright, Alan. Good to see you again. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for coming to visit. Ow. Hopefully that did not affect my ability to harvest stuff. What's this? A doubloon. Well, that's useless. Well, that's useless. These damn doubloons. Stupid gold coins. Bleh. No. Ooh, what's over here? Oh, fish eyes. Ah, can you not? Oh. Well, that's a first. How much did I lose? Oh. Okay. Well, I've still got the plate, fork, and knife. Okay. That is fine. I'm okay with that. If I would have lost like a couple hours, I pretty much would have ended the stream and just gone to bed. But we still got plate, fork, and knife, so I'll keep going. We just need the watch. Speaking of which, I have been so distracted I didn't put my watch back on. I got a one of those health monitors that monitors my sleep, monitors my heart rate, which then calculates how many calories I burn. And I took it off when I went to take a shower at the Planet Fitness because our shower wasn't working, and I totally forgot to put the thing back on. Yeah, and then it's just been one of those seasons. Like, I hope the rest of 2026 is better, because if it's gonna get worse, then I want a refund on 2026. Because so far, this year has not been entertaining. Do I have any more explosives? I hope I do. Hey! Cool. That's some kind of heart. Stone tablet. Oh, the tablets! Oh yeah, I remember reading about those. Cool. What do you do? Nothing. Oh. What? I lost plate, fork, and knife. Son of a bitch. I guess it wasn't that important then. Nope, wait, we gotta get the fuck out of here. I think not. You won't get me, little fuckers. One explosive left. I'm glad I saved. Holy shit. Nope. What does reap the corpses of any fish in your sights long range? I don't know what that means. Guess we can try using this when we need it. What? I don't really need that there. What the hell's this damn watch? See if we can... Ooh, what is this? Give me something good. Give me something good. Damn it. Okay. What is up here? A stone shrine. An upright slab. Okay. More things to do. What's this? Ooh, more things to dig up. More earrings. Okay. That works. Hey, Hotaru. Nice to see you here. Yes, for Bonzie. Trying to finish out the game in her honor. When I have a better lighting setup, I will bring Bonzie in and, well, show you that we did get her back. And let me just say that if you are someone who has a close connection to your pet, there are services out there that will preserve them like impressively well. It was around, I think, $500 to have Bonzie cremated, and the level of detail and care that they put into things was really nice. they got a sample of her fur and put it into a little bag, which then went into a little card. They made a little imprint of one of her little hands, and I think it was the front one because one of her hands had this little like divot on the bottom pad. And then they made like a little copper plaque with her name on it. Just the whole package was really impressive. Damn it. Okay, keep down, up, down. Keep down, there we go. Oh, another plate. It is very nice what they provided. And then of course they put Bonzie herself, which there wasn't much in the way of ashes, but they put that into a little velvet bag, and then put that bag into this wooden box, which we didn't keep her in the box. You know, we put her in the urn that... No! You fucker on Kami Constable. We put her in the urn that I got, and we put her toys, her favorite toy, into the box. It's in there, isn't it? It is. I don't have any more, do I? No, I have to go back to the whaler. Let's go get the, yeah, let's go to Ingfell. My text put hair in an empty Bordella VX, and I made it into a keychain. Well, that's nice. Trying to think, the fur of Bonzie. I guess I didn't really realize this, but Bonzie has 3 different colors of fur. She has the white, the gray, but then she has this like really high white, or this like different shade of white. So they put 3 of that in the bag, and that was just... Oh, I'm way the fuck out there. Sorry. But it was really nice. And it wasn't even like just a few little strands, like a, you know, oh, fucking Gimli, 3 strands of hair. No, they packed that bag with fur. Like, it was like thick. But it was nice. Yes, Stream Element. VXC. Oh, vaccine. It was a small vial. Okay. That is nice that they were able to do that. $22, it's almost 11. The main reason I wanted Bonzie in the arrangement that we put her in was because as much as we move around, I didn't want Bonzie to be... Was it over here? Yeah, it was over here. I didn't want Bonzie to be buried in the ground somewhere. And... yes, give me all of that. I didn't want her to be buried somewhere and then we move and then I'm not able to take her with. Like, it's not like I would be, you know, burying her at a relative's house. Which, Figaro, I actually buried Figaro at what was my dad's house, which then went to the unfortunate person who it went to, and then is now sold. And so I can never go back and get Figaro. But at least with Bonzie, I can... Yeah, Bonzie would want to stay with me. She would want to be where I was. Yeah, let's rest. And even in her final moments, she still was trying to stand up, to say hello, or at least greet me. She would hear my voice and just be like, "Oh, I need to stand. I can hear him." And it was really shocking and really nice. I've never had a cat that or just like a living being in general that I felt more sad for losing. But after 17 years, it really just dawns on you how much of a connection you have with an animal. And how much that animal has a connection with you. Like, that was the other thing, is that within the last, like, 5 years, I realized how much... Hang on, I got a text message. Okay. Yeah, you miss Yuki. I can imagine. Like, I was only a stepfather for 4 years. But losing Bonzie is... as cheesy as it is to say, it's the closest thing, I think, to losing a daughter that I will ever experience in life. Because I'm not gonna have my own kids. I don't want my own kids. But experiencing that loss, that was something. And I know there's people out there that see it as silly and stupid to have a connection to a cat. I don't fucking care. They're my emotions. That is where my emotions have gone, and that is where they prioritize. I have no regrets about feeling what I felt for essentially just a cat. Because that cat has been part of my life for almost 20 years. No, you missed, fucker. Insert new coin, bitch. Try again. Was that my first? No. That was not my first. It was technically my third. First one was Figaro. Figaro, I was sad over, but the fuck? I was sad over, but I was more angry because Figaro had me put down. Figaro had cancer in his nose. He had cancer in his nose because he would sniff plants that had been covered in Roundup. And it was eating away at his nose because my dad loved Roundup. So, and it was just bad. Literally, there would just be like a chunk of his face that was deteriorating because the Roundup was eating away at it. So that one left me angry because Figaro did not last nearly as long, like maybe a little over 10 years. Our dog, Indy, named after Indiana Jones, which is named after a dog, Indiana. Circle goes round. She had, like, dysplasia or something like that in her back hip and couldn't... She was like 7 or 8 years old and couldn't stand anymore, so we had to put her down. Sad, but I didn't have that much of connection. Was Figaro a white-colored cat? White and black. Named after Pinocchio's Figaro. I've lost other cats in my life. I miss them all. Some losses have been more traumatic than others. Yeah. What is this that I miss? When I am sick of feeling unwell, my cats don't leave me alone. They lay at my chest, sometimes taking shift between the two of them. Only when I'm feeling okay do they give me a space. You fucker, you gave me away, bitch. That's interesting. Do I have damage? No, I don't. Trying to find where that one area was. Of course I won't be able to find it now. Oh, it was right here. Boom! Crumbles away. Use explosives. Where's the watch? Okay, there's a goblet of fire. You have to go to bed soon. You're broke, so you know. I'm sorry. I probably should go to bed. It's 11:30. Well, it's nice to have you hop in and catch up. Okay. I can find this damn watch, I think that'll be a good time to call the end of the stream. Yeah, I hope work goes well, Helena. Thanks for stopping in. All these rings. You'd think Sauron was here. No, I don't want that. Opal ring was lost overboard. Of course it was. Yeah, there's nothing really there. That's not it. Did I check that one yet? I don't remember. Damn it. Oh, the Eyes flag. Okay. That's right, and then I die. I like that. Worked for a little while. That's all we can ask for. That's all. That's all we can hope for. What's this? Nope. Rimp. Oh, I'm getting paranoid. Paranoia. I'm actually curious, like... kind of curious what happens if I give in to the paranoia. If I just let it keep going. What sort of... I don't let the paranoia win very often. So I'm kind of like... kind of curious. What's it gonna do? Yeah. If I were a watch where... Is that a Green Day song? I don't know. That's a good question, actually. Someone should find that out. No! Fuck you! I lost my goblet of fire! Paranoia. I know... There's a Max Headroom song, something... Paranomia or something? I can't remember. It's like a play on paranoia and another word. But it's Max Headroom just talking. With, what is it? Max Headroom and some other... It's not Apex Twins. It's one of those other kind of wacky experimental... There's even a music video for it. It's kind of good, actually. I can't remember it. Tara might know it. I'm just like circling. I'm just making circles. Alright, you fuckers. You just ordered 2 physical CDs of my MCR. My car is a CD player. Very nice. Mine does too. Hutaro and I went to some record stores a little while back. Actually, I think it was like sometime last year. And we got some CDs. I got some wacky, like, electronic music. It was cool. It was nice to go to a record store and, like, just peruse and, like, I don't know, what does this look like? This looks wacky, let's try it. And we found some really good stuff. We found some, like, crazy stuff. Alright, y'all need to, like, back the fuck off. Stop eating my ass. Well, it's a good thing that I, saved. Rest. We will do one more check, and then we're gonna call it a night. Because I am getting tired. I had a little bit of a nap before the stream because I've just been exhausted. I've been frustrated. Mostly because of just this plumbing nonsense. The landlord has had a lot of time to be able to figure this shit out and has just decided, what if we didn't do anything? Fine. I didn't know you were still here, Sonia. Thank you. I would hope that people enjoy my rambling. No, it wasn't there. Where the hell was that damn thing? Was it in there? It was in there, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's get our banish ready. I have been mourning, yes. I have gone through all the emotions and then some. What is this? Quietly, okay. That stone does nothing. Ooh, what's over here? Wood. I don't need that. Damn it. Ears are itchy. Rimp, 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 rum. What's all this? Nope. What does it say here? Sonia's like fairy godmother from Ella Enchanted. You're always around. Yes, we appreciate that. Guess who I saw today? I met Eli Clark. Why does that? I'm drawing a blank on that name. Who's Eli Clark? Oh, Eli Clark. That Eli. I was looking up and I was getting like characters from game. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Going through the chat in my brain. Well, that's cool. That is fantastic. That is a name I have not invoked in a long time. Long time. I really don't want to deal with your horse shit. Or yours. Oh, I lost some explosives. God damn it. How about we just, like, use some? What's over here? Nope. Nope, you can't have me. I don't know where these damn things are then. What's here? The hell is that? I don't know, it looks weird. Y'all hear physical media is making a comeback? It's cheaper for me to buy a Blu-ray than to pay them Amazon. Yes! Amazon, not Amazon. Physical has been making a comeback. So one of the things I did get as part of my moving in here and upgrading stuff. Damn it, a yawn. I'm getting tired. It's been a long day. Amongst getting the last, I got upgraded parts right before stuff went up in prices. So I got like a video card, I got a processor, for all that shit started jacking up prices. But I also went backwards. I got a like mid-2000s Windows 7. No, I guess it'd be a little later than that. Like late 2000s era gaming PC. And I had to do a bunch of research on it. I actually had to relearn about all the graphics cards from that era and what were the best ones. The best card from that era is it's like $40 on eBay, but it's like 1 or 2 gigs of VRAM. But I got that because one of the things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna incorporate, I'm gonna pull a bunch of my old games that I have on CD. I'm gonna put them on that. I'm gonna start streaming some of those because I have them on CD, and I anticipated that there would be shit happening with the like graphics card area and RAM area. And so rather than try and get a bunch of new stuff, I'm going fucking backwards. I'm going back to the retro area, as well as like maintaining what I have of like not so much physical, but games that I can download onto my computer, like from either GOG or itch.io. So that's something that I have been working on as well. I actually have the computer, the Win 7 computers in the house right now. Actually, all the other computers, minus the laptop, are in the house right now because I need to be able to make room in here so I can set up a shelf and be able to stack everything and set all my wires up. Because the computer's not going to be in this area. This is the streaming area. The computer is going to be completely out of sight. All you're going to know is that I'll be able to switch between what I'm streaming from, which will be Linux, and we'll be piping in either the Windows 7 or the Windows 10 era. So I'm future-proofing myself a bit, which this might be the last upgrade parts that I actually get. I may just, if things get so shitty, I may just stick with like low performance demanding games from now on. Simply because I have this feeling that the goal is to take away our ability to have a computer of our own. To take away the ability to have this. And if that is the goal, is to try and sell it back in a subscription form, I don't want it then. If I can't get a new part, a new computer, and have everything, then I don't want the fucking computer. I will go backwards. I will get a Nintendo. I have a Nintendo 64. I will get a GameCube. I will get a Dreamcast. I will go retro. I will be exclusively a retro player then if I can't get the physical fucking parts. I refuse to go subscription on that shit. So yes, physical is absolutely making a comeback. Sorry for that random rant, but yes, physical is... I appreciate physical. Every Blu-ray player can play a DVD. Yes, it absolutely can. My TVs are so old, so I buy DVDs when they are cheaper. Nice. I just watched a documentary about how one hacker almost ended the world by hacking Linux. All our military runs on Linux. Maybe the military, but not all government. And I'm only speaking from my own experience because there's a blend of Linux and Windows in certain government aspects. I can't state which aspects run on Windows and Winix? It's time for me to go to bed. Windows and Winix. Yeah. English, it's kind of difficult sometimes. I think it might be time for me to go to bed. It is very possible. It's very likely, in fact. It's almost midnight. No. Leave. I don't want that. Sorry, I did not mean to do that, people. Windows and Winix. There's a good flub you should write down in the quotes. I need to do what Derek Kuda does and like have quote numbers that you type in chat, and then it'll just say a thing that I stupidly said. That can be number one. Kara's quote 01. Windows and Winix. It's almost 3 a.m. for you. Damn. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this watch is. Listen, Lindu, listen. Listen, Linda. Listen, honey. That kid. Oh, here's what we should do before we go. We should go crazy. We should absolutely go nuts. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We should go absolutely batshit crazy. Yeah, bring it on. Bring on the insanity. Lindos and Lindos. Already crazy. Yeah, yeah. There's that beautiful sunset. Sunset? Sunrise. There it is! There's the fucker! There's the crazy fucker! Wow! Oh! Ooh boy! Where are you going? Okay, you do shift. Oh. I'm going this way, fucker. You go. Yep, there you go. What the fuck? What? What the fuck was that? Oh, shit. I've never seen that. I've never even seen that in a video. Oh, damn. Wow. What? Whoa. What are you? Whoa. You are cool. Oh, so this is what happens. Oh, that is cool. I am enlightened now. I don't know what else to say about that, folks. That was just... that absolutely made my night. A tentacle rose out of the water, and a whale was like, fuck you, I'm a whale. We need our character to rest. I was up for probably about as long as I was... oh boy. I once was up for like 23 hours or something like that. I was working at the mills. Yeah. What about you, Mayor? Okay, no. Know what would happen if you fell off that boat? You get moist. What? What's the deal with the bell? Yeah, let's... Okay. No! That is true. A lot of no. Oh, wow. I think that is a good place to end the stream for tonight. We've been going for a little over 2.5 hours. It was nice to be back, people. I meant to do this earlier. I meant to do this on Monday. It's now, we're going into Thursday. I meant, there's just stupid shit that gets in the way. And it's one of those reasons why I rarely plan things, because seems like every time I would, something would just say, nope, let's delay you. Nope, let's cancel you. Nope, let's do something else. Nope, you can't do this. You can't enjoy life. It's like, okay. So this was one of those things. It was either I just like whip this together really fast, or I just go to bed. But I would have been annoyed if I went to bed. So it's like, if I want to try to do something, even if it's late at night. And thankfully, a bunch of you joined, which I'm thankful for. And hopefully, I know the setup looks janky. This, I do actually, now that I see the light, I do like how that looks, and that entire setup is going to be matched over here. This palm tree I actually got at Michael's. Hutaru mentioned to me, because I'd gotten a little 4-foot palm tree off Amazon, but it was 4 feet, and also like it didn't have as many tiers of palms, so you enjoy whipping it. So, yeah, I got two of these, and then the lights are literally... Do I have one? Yes, I have another one. They're literally just this. And I just popped it out, and then put it around the pot, and then I just slid it up to where it's I guess the baffle bit starts to like fan out, and then it just like snaps there, and it's literally just held in by friction. So I'm gonna put this on the other one, and that way you'll have 2 of them. And I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do about this up here. If I'm going to lower the camera and then tilt it back, or maybe, see, I'm sitting here like this. Maybe I need to get 2 shelves on either side. Because this is like 1 shelf, and I'm wondering maybe I need to get 2 of them or something like that. I don't know. I need to play around with it. But it's very much going to be a work in progress. I have a lot of things that I would like to do, but also I want to be practical. I don't want to turn this into a big old mess to where you're walking in and there's wires everywhere. Like, my goal is to have very little wires actually showing anywhere. Like here, once this is all done, wires will just be kind of very limited. Like, there should be only enough wires that you can tell what does what, but everything else should just be like secured in the ceiling or out of sight. That is the long-term goal of this. So if someone walks in, they will see, oh, this looks like a set. Okay. It shouldn't look like just a haphazard mess, which unfortunately currently it does. but it looks great. Well, thank you. It's work in progress. Just that shot alone already looks miles better than nothing, which is the void right there. And hell, even having the navy blue soundproofing blanket made all the difference. If I could have gotten gray, I absolutely would have. But because these blankets are like $80 a piece and they're very heavy because they're soundproof. They're not moving blankets. Like, you can go to Harbor Freight and get a moving blanket. That thing's fucking light. These things are heavy. They're like 15, 20 pounds when you're holding them. And if you're working with them a lot, your arms are going to get tired. And there's two colors, black and this navy blue. Maybe, who knows, maybe I can paint it. Maybe that's something I can do, is I can just get a roller and just paint the black. And just, now my brain's wandering. I need to go to bed. My brain's literally thinking, yeah, if you just got like a roller and you got some like, some gray, like a light gray, yeah, you roll it on there and that would work great. No, don't do that, brain. Just shut up. You're going insane. It's too much. Sounds like my weighted blanket. They're not far from being weighted blankets. They have a lot of padding in them. I have a weighted blanket. It's like, it's got beads in the little pouch areas. That one is like 20, 25 pounds. Don't use it very often, but I should. Tomorrow is Tism Thursday. Tism Thursday hasn't actually been a thing for a while. Ginger put that on hold. So, as far as I know, Tism Thursday, at least for me, will not be happening. I may stream again. If it is gonna be Tism Thursday, it's gonna be me tisming out on stuff. Which, the only tisming that comes to mind is I'm looking at Chained Together or Abiotic Factor, or Jump Space, or No Man's Sky, or Outbreak, or Farming Simulator, or more Dredge. I have a bunch of demo. I unburied a game that I kind of I hid in my account for many years. I unburied Helldivers 2. Only because Skytex and a handful of others have been requesting that I play it again. And it's been a few years. I thought, maybe, why not? You're tired. I'm tired as well. I am also very tired. I have so many things that I still need to do before I take off for Texas on Monday. But you love watching us play Chained Together. It is a fantastic suffering. It really is. We're getting better. We're definitely getting better at it. I say that, but then once we load up and it feels like, okay, we aren't actually getting better. We're just getting more lucky. Elena, you should go to bed. Although I probably should just end my stream, so that way you can go to bed. But before we do that, why don't we see if anyone else is actually streaming? What the hell? Gamers Nexus just put a video out. Antec 900 case oh, never mind. Never mind. It's just a case review. JT ended his 48 minutes ago. Markiplier did part 3 of Resident Evil. Oh, King Queso is streaming. We could go maybe we could raid him. Let's go see who we can raid. Fantastic suffering. Hang on here. I got an achievement. And I didn't even notice this. The channel's been going for 4 years. Wow. That's cool. It's too bad Bonzie wasn't here to celebrate. I mean, she kind of is. She's in the house currently. Just don't. He is still. Well, I also can't raid JT because he doesn't allow me to raid, or he doesn't. I'll open his. Yeah, JT won't allow anyone other than his like little group to raid, even though I've asked him many times. Like I've literally super chatted him, "Let me raid you." He never does. But whatever. JT doesn't trust easily. I get it. It's kind of like I try to get Chris Chappell of China Uncensored on a game, and he barely does anything with anyone outside of his little clique. Like, it took years before he did anything with Serpent Today and China Show. You're gonna punch him in the face. No, don't do that. I'd love to have him on a game sometime, but speaking of which, I am gonna start doing the big time collab like with Halo and Left 4 Dead. I'm gonna start doing that again. Not this week, maybe next week. If not next week, the following week. I was talking with Cody about that, and I asked him, like, "Hey, you want to do Halo or Left 4 Dead sometime?" He's like, "Yeah." If it's Halo, I'm probably going to do it around 10 players. Because some people didn't really like the whole, like, 16 players of insanity. So I think we're going to do 10. But, let's see. Cult. Cage isn't doing anything. So yeah. We're going to do Queso. And he's doing Arc Raiders. That's cool. That'll be good. But yeah, I'd love to just get JT in a game, but I get it. I'll leave his face alone for now. But the thing, like, I don't want JT to join begrudgingly. I want him to feel comfortable being able to go on other channels and having a good time, and he's not at that point yet. Which I guess I understand. Like, there's a lot of people that hate his opinions. There's people that are literally trying to fucking sue him. So I get the paranoia. I guess I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to fully give up, but it's like, I can only do so much. I've made my offers. I've tried to insist, but it's just going to take time. You're going to sit on someone's face. I'm only half paying attention as I get drunk with... Oh? I don't even know what that is. She gonna punch someone's face with a chancla. That's what she's gonna do. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna call it a night. He's still dealing with stupid... yeah. Like, I watch the update videos for the lawsuit a little bit, and I get, like, the gist of it, and then I click off. There's some videos that I don't watch just because I look at the headline and I know exactly what it's going to be. But I am a member of his channel, so... Of course they did. Of course they fucking did. JT says he doesn't know why he's being sued. I know exactly why he's being sued. He is being sued because he is successful in doing something that Alyssa is not. And so her punishment against him is she wants all of his money. That's what this is all about. This is about, you're good at something that I spent years doing, and you barely had to do anything about it, even though he did have to spend years working on it. I am angry, and now I want you to pay me. Like, that's what she wants. This isn't about, like, insults or anything. This is about feeling embarrassed that you fucking suck at an industry that you've tried to suck dick in metaphorically, maybe physically, and you didn't do it very well. And along comes this guy who gains all kinds of popularity and makes you look bad when you did that yourself. And you're not making the money that he is. You see the money that he's making, and it makes you so fucking angry. So you're just going to sue him. And you're just like, I want that. I want that. Give that to me. That's mine. I should have that. I deserve. Like, that's where this is. And I can't put that rant into a 250-word super chat. But that's my perspective. That's exactly what this is you're successful, so I want the thing that you have. Your money. This whole, like, wanting spreadsheets, this is just ways to try and find any kind of proof possible to support the conspiracy. Which there isn't. The only conspiracy is that she's a fucking nutcase. That's it. Cumans were Hungarian mercenaries in the 1500s. Oh, wow. I did not know that. That's cool. I'm going to stop ranting, because otherwise I'm going to just go... I mean, I already am stupid, but I'm going to say more stupid stuff. It's ridiculous. It is. It really is. But in an era where you're allowed to sue anyone and everyone for whatever. Opportunities, I guess. But how about we stop watching me ramble and BS? I'm glad to be back. I'm sorry that we don't have Bonzie anymore. But we do in spirit. And in some physicality. We will have her. But I will have a video coming out, hopefully this week. It's kind of a celebration of life for Bonzie. I have all the photos, and I have some video. Well, no. There's a handful of photos that I still need to get. I need to, like, get old... I have most of my old phones. And one of them has the youngest picture of Bonzie at, like... Let's see... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... I have a photo from when she was 4 or 5. And I would like to put that in the video as well. But yeah, I'm going to put that little video together. I have Half-Life Synergy coming up with Hattie. That is gonna be fun. Like, I love nerding out on Half-Life stuff, and we're just gonna go through and we're gonna just tism. That's gonna be the tism. It's not gonna be Thursday, but there will be some fucking tisming. And it will be in Half-Life 2. So look forward to that. Either Friday or Saturday. So got that coming up. And yeah, I'm gonna try and finish this video. I was talking with Levistro, instead of doing one video, or one long video, I might try breaking them up into, like, little segment videos. And I whipped together a intro and an outro. Because the way that I recorded them was the idea that I would have them all as part of one. But from what he was telling me, it might be better just release them as they are, which they're between 20 and 30 minutes after I edit them all down. Like, I record 40 to 45 minutes just to cover my ass, but then there's a lot of fluff that I cut out. So I might be able to get the first one out much sooner, you know, because otherwise it'd be like a 2.5 hour vid. That was the plan, but I might change that. So enough of me rambling. Let's make sure Queso is still live, because there's been a handful of times I've gone to raid someone and they just fucking go away. Yeah, he's still live. Okay. But enough of my ramblings. I'm tired, folks. It's 12:21. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that you all have been part of this with me. It's still a continuing mourning process, but it's nice to have you back. It's nice to be back. And we're gonna go see what King Queso's up to. So, thank you everyone for watching and supporting me. And I'll see you next time.